How to turn bottom bunk into crib. If you're thinking of converting a bottom bunk into a crib for your toddler, you're on the right track to creating a safe and cozy space for them. Here's how you can do it. First, you need to assess the existing bunk bed structure. If you have a double-over-double bunk setup, like in some RVs or campers, you can remove the top bunk to create more space and headroom for the conversion. To start, take out the top bunk and use the platform where it was to create the crib or toddler bed. You'll need to install a crib rail and gate to ensure your child's safety. This rail can be designed to convert into a toddler rail later on, which is handy as your child grows. For the materials, you'll likely need some plywood or wooden boards to create the crib frame, screws, and possibly some pocket hole screws if you're using a jig. You might also want to add a baby gate to the bottom area to create a play space that's safe and enclosed. Here's a step-by-step approach. Remove the top bunk and any associated hardware. Cut the plywood or wooden boards to the right size for the crib frame. A standard crib mattress is about 28 inches wide and 52 inches long, so plan your cuts accordingly. Assemble the crib frame using screws and pocket hole screws if necessary. Make sure it is sturdy and secure. Install the crib rail and gate. You can use a 1x4 or 1x6 board for the rail, depending on the height you need. Add a mattress support system to the crib frame. This could be a simple platform or a more complex system with slats. Finally, add any finishing touches like sanding the edges to make them smooth and safe for your child. If you're converting a bunk in a smaller space, like an RV or camper, consider the headroom and storage. Removing the top bunk can increase headroom and make the bottom bunk more usable for adults or as a play area for your toddler. Remember, safety is key. Ensure that the crib rail is high enough to prevent your child from rolling out, and consider adding extra features like a ladder or steps if the crib is elevated. By following these steps, you can create a safe, functional, and cozy space for your toddler, turning a bottom bunk into a perfect little crib.